Now, I take this with a massive pinch of salt, but apparently the Flash, the end, like the final scene of the movie, and a post-credit stinger has been revealed. I'm pretty certain there's been multiple endings of this film floating around, and they're probably just going to decide at the last minute. Who knows? So take this with a massive pinch of salt, because we've already had rumours and confirmation now from the director himself that, you know, when Barry goes through the Speed Force, there's lots of sort of cameos and things like that. This one, I think, will get some people somewhat excited, I guess. But then also some of it probably won't matter to a lot of people either, because, you know, we don't know if they're going to continue this, and they're setting some stuff up which seemingly reveals some stuff to get excited about. But, you know, as far as we're aware, they're not going to continue it anyway. So this is full spoilers, but take it with a pinch of salt at this point in time. Okay? Let's take a look at this, ladies and gents, and I want to know your honest opinion. So, of course, The Flash screened at CinemaCon. That was a pretty big deal. They obviously wanted to show this off to theatre owners, exhibition owners and things like that. And then obviously critics were privy to it as well. But there is no final theatrical cut currently floating around, although now we have heard that there is. Again, take it with a pinch of salt. I reckon they'll probably change it. Or who knows? It doesn't even matter if they change it, because it's probably not going to go anywhere. But what we can gather, the ending is going to be slightly different. And then there's a bizarre post-credit sequence that doesn't really make any sense either. So from what we've known previously, the ending is now different, but the post-credit scene is really different, and it's super dumb. So anyway, this comes to us over from a scooper called Can We Get Toast? And they've shared a more detailed breakdown of both the final scene and the post-credit stinger. And it sounds like a bunch of rumours relating to a certain Batman were accurate. But again, how true this is, who knows? And realistically, who cares? Because, yeah, I guess. So, here is the breakdown. The Flash final version post-credits. Clooney's face is shown. Final scene of the movie. That's it. Bang. Clooney. Batman turns up. There you go. Done. Alright then. Cool. No worries. I mean, sure. Whatever. Is that really going to get a lot of people excited? I mean, there's a certain age bracket on people that are going to get excited about Keaton and Clooney, in fairness. You know, it's like having Val Kilmer pop up. There's a certain age bracket that appreciates that. And there's a certain age bracket that couldn't give a toss. So, I'm surprised, and I don't think it has any bearing on anything moving forwards at all. Now, the post-credit scene is Barry and Arthur, played by Momoa, that's important. They're at a bar talking about the multiverse. Barry mentions how Batman represents the same thing across the multiverse, but is different people. Now, I like that. That's true to form, but I like that. Arthur asks about who he is across the multiverse, and Barry says they're all the same. But we've never seen him in any other universe. So, how does Barry know that? The universe he spent most amount of time in was the Keaton-verse, and Aquaman was dead, or not born, or something. Anyway, Arthur then falls over drunk and asks Barry for another drink, and flips him an Atlantean treasure to pay for it. Barry wishes he could get drunk because his metabolism is too fast and doesn't let him. Boom, there you go, done. I mean, what do you think? Do we care about this that much or not? I mean, remember, the screenplay is by Christina Hodson. It's not good pedigree there. I don't care for this as a post-credits stinger or even a final scene. And I think it just confuses everything even further. And also, just why do it? It's almost like they just wanted to pull out all the stops just because. And I get that, because that's a bit of fun. But in a world where these movies are consistently setting up other movies, the expectation will be, this is going to be another movie. And it probably isn't going to be. So I think that's disappointing. because there will be a lot of people that will be really keen on that. Maybe I still say like why, who cares, but whatever. But let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear it. Drop your thoughts down below. George Clooney turns up. Sure, fine, whatever. And goes nowhere. Like, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. But let me know your thoughts down below. Again, this movie will make, you know, it will make a lot of money, but will it make profit enough for the studio to overlook Ezra Miller's shortcomings? That is the question. And they're pulling out all the stops here, ladies and gents. Make no mistake. The director coming out and literally claiming, you know, Ezra Miller will return if there's a sequel. I mean, that is absolutely bait. It's trying to get people baited into it. They want it to do well. It's the same thing. It was exactly the same thing, in fact, with Shazam, if you remember, ladies and gents. And yeah, you know, do we mind that much? Do we care that much? And again, it's damage control, but retrospectively now, we have a lot of empathy for people who need help. Sure, but Ezra Miller did go on a string of assaults and had to appear in court in Hawaii for, you know, upsetting people quite viciously. Where's the empathy for those people? So, I don't know. Are these post-credit scenes enough to get you super excited and to overlook all of that? And bearing in mind, I did a video yesterday where the director came out and was like, oh, you know, this movie really honours Zack Snyder's movies. And, you know, if he'd watched it, I hope he really liked it. So why didn't you send it to him? You know, now I'm not saying that's a shining endorsement, but it would have got people on side rather than him just going, oh, we honoured it. Just send him the movie. Apparently everyone's seen this movie. Tom Cruise has seen this movie. Henry Cavill's seen this movie. Everyone and their aunt has seen this movie. But you couldn't get a copy to Zack Snyder? That's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a bit odd. So anyway, I don't care about this post-credit sequence and the final scene. No skin off my nose. I think it's a bit dumb. But hey, let me know what you think down below. Cheers, ladies and gents. Hope you have a great day. Give the video a like and a share. Take care.